whoever is with us, thank you for being with us tonight. Tonight's meditation is a healing meditation, and what I've learned along the way in my meditations is that I started backwards, and that I thought that meditation was about quieting your mind and concentrating, and that's very common to hear that. And the truth is that there's a lot of noise when we meditate. And a lot of times the reason for the noise is because before we can go into a state of awareness where there's calm, we need to purify. So purification comes first, and purification is the healing process in meditation. So all of us have had an opportunity to spend quite a bit of time at home in the past few months, probably more than we wanted or expected. And some interesting things may have come up for you, emotions, feelings, and I don't think that in any way is a mistake or a surprise, because when we get quiet inside of ourselves, things are allowed to emerge. And what I'm going to encourage you tonight to do is that where we have tried to be at home and be comfortable, and maybe that wasn't so easy, what we need to really learn to do is be at home within ourselves. So start by just finding a space in a position for your body where all of your muscles can relax and feel supported. We often refer to this as grounding. So you want to allow yourself to ground. Find that quiet space in your body, the comfortable space in your body, and just notice that. So our road to healing begins with purification. Some other words that I like to describe this type of meditation is we internalize, we absorb, and we absorb to disperse, to get rid of. Take a moment just to notice the space at the base of your spine and your lower abdomen. In yoga, we have the 5 vayus, which are wind energies, and the Apana vayu is a downward energy of removal. There's many things that come out of the bottom of our body, right? Physically. But we think of the Apana as an opportunity perhaps to ground and release. So just taking your awareness into that space in your body. I'm going to read a passage from the Yoga Sutras, the Radiant Sutras. Desire, lust, longing, anger humming in your blood, confusion, jealousy, bewilderment, swirling in your head. Catch the first hint as passion rises. The first quickening heartbeat. Embrace that vibrancy with a mind as vast as the sky. Witness the elemental motion of emotion. Fire burning, illuminating. Water gushing and cleansing. Air inspiring, soothing. Earth supporting, holding. Space expanding, embracing. You are the temple of desire go deeper still and rest in essence, awake to infinite spiritual energy, surging into form. Take a moment just to think of if any of words in that passage stick in your mind, or you had any reaction to any particular words. And do it in a space that we openly embrace whatever comes up right now. This is not about technique. Again, it's not about concentration. Openly embrace anything coming up in your mind, any feelings in your body. Not technique, just internalizing in a way that we are completely accepting of everything that arises. When we do use tools, one of the simplest tools we use in meditation is the breath. But all we need to do is observe the natural, spontaneous breath. We start with observation. Just the observation itself begins the healing process. If you feel your mind wandering out of this moment, hear the sound of the music. Notice your breath just as it is. And even those small refinements begin to bring a deeper level of healing. Central nervous system, our emotional body, our mental body. Staying present in what is. A word that is very much at the forefront for a very good reason right now is toleration. Toleration is a skill that we can learn in meditation. Begin to notice that there's probably noise in your own mind. Meditation is not always a quiet process. Sometimes there's a whole circus to watch. And that's where we learn to tolerate our own thoughts without reacting, our own feelings without labeling. Take a moment to do just that. If you stray too far, come back to openly embracing your natural breath. Wherever you may be right now, all of your senses to come back into that space whenever you leave. That is the moment of mindfulness, the coming back. What do you hear? How does your skin feel? What's the temperature of the air in the room? Are there any sounds within your own room? Are there any sights or smells? Welcome them all. And just as we welcome whatever our senses, our doors of perception bring in, we also welcome all of the emotions that they may invoke. Even experiences such as laughing or crying during meditation, completely normal and accepted. They are ways that we release energy, ways that we purge. We're going to take about 5 minutes with just Michael playing, and I'm going to be silent. And I encourage you to just explore the emotions that might be coming up now, or if there have been emotions that continue to show up for you lately. Give yourself an invitation to explore those emotions. And if you would like to write them, the emotion itself or characteristics of the emotions, you're welcome to. If you need to be more grounded, then come back into that space in your body where all of your muscles feel relaxed, where you feel at home within yourself, and perhaps that is your breath. Notice that there may be distractions, and not only the distractions within your own mind, but outside distractions. Notice how those outside distractions make you feel. And can you accept those with loving kindness, with consideration? benefits we receive when we meditate is we begin to know how to turn these emotions into a positive force. We also learn to know which emotions need to be cleansed or purified. In yoga, we have a sutra, Pratipaksha Bhavana, which means cultivate the opposite. So if you feel agitated with your thoughts, perhaps the opposite would be to feel calm or peaceful. Anger could be changed to love or acceptance. So think of that emotion, and if it's an emotion that we describe as negative, or we would put the term hurt in with it, that it hurts us, see if you can create in your mind the opposite of that emotion. When we can recognize the emotion and describe it to ourselves, that's when we begin to heal. And that's when we know, do we have the opportunity to cultivate the opposite of that emotion? And that in itself is a way that we cleanse. Or do we purge that emotion? Perhaps through writing and burning it. And we may need to do that repeatedly, over and over. So emotions are not necessarily unhealthy unless they continue and we bury them. Meditation gives us a socially acceptable space to experience our emotions and work with them. So if you feel something short term that you feel is unhealthy or hurtful, know that that's simply a sign. It's an invitation telling you what needs your attention. Entertain it. And know that these skills of meditation, whether you practice for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, or 45 minutes, are all skills that we can take into life. That reflective pause, the tolerance of our own mind, the acceptance. When we learn to be at home within ourselves, then we can take that into the world. But we need to heal ourselves from the inside out before we can share that in the global community. Everybody has their own beliefs, and belief is a form of feeling, and feelings create emotions. The feelings and the emotions themselves are not right or wrong. It's It's what we choose to do with them. The feeling is the prayer. The feeling is the passion. And we recognize that that passion can be an attraction to something, a fear of something, or a repulsion of something. But nonetheless, it is passion that leads to change. Begin to tell yourself that all that needs to be done is done for now, for this moment. Feel the spontaneous breath flowing within your body. Notice that quiet space inside of you. The heart of the universe pulses in all hearts. There is one who is the life in all forms. There is one who is joyful in simply existing. In all bodies and as all bodies. Explore the life that is the life of your present form. One day you will discover it's not different from the life of the secret one. And your heart will sing triumphant songs of being at home everywhere. Thank you for joining Michael and I tonight. Please continue to take the time for yourself to heal from the inside out. And that needs to be done in a quiet space. But it can always be done in community with each other's support. Peace, love, and light.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're here for a few moments, and if anybody wants to ask any questions of Michael or myself, you're welcome to do that. I'm here and I'm listening. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you on there. Thank you, Stephanie. I don't know what time it is in New Zealand, but I'm happy to see you on there. And Michael, she says. Thank you.
So cool.
It's really cool, you guys. I want to show you this. All our friends on there. Anyone else? I appreciate you guys, but if you have any questions too, please let me know. Thank you, Claudia. Share that love and light in Texas, please. Wherever you are, build your light and share. As we say, don't give from your well, give from the overflow. Build that overflow in meditation. If anyone else has comments or wants to let me know you're out there, let me know, or any questions. So I do want to tell you that I will be doing these meditations monthly now, and they will vary. Sometimes I'll do a very a specific guided meditation, a yoga nidra, or perhaps a body scan. I have lots and lots to choose from. Tonight's was a lot more off the cuff and true to my form of emotion. emotional meditation, I should say. I was taught in a very traditional style of meditation to sit still and lock yourself up and be quiet in your mind. And I'm a very emotional person. And it took me about 15 years of meditation to realize that that did not work for me. So I always am grateful to my teacher who finally said to me, invite emotion into your meditation. And that is what changed everything for me. And I experienced myself crying in meditation. I experienced myself laughing in meditation. There's no holding back. Pandora's box is opened, and it's an opportunity for you to cleanse and purge and become who you already are. So, anything else, let us know. Otherwise, I think we're going to close out. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Happy Tuesday. So please watch the schedule. I will be, like I said, once a month offering these. I have set up a Patreon account. So in order to get the monthly meditations, you need to pledge $5 a month on Patreon. So please feel free to do that. And I'm looking forward to growing this global community with you, not only in meditation, but I will also be offering anywhere from 3 to 5 yoga classes a week, and those will vary. I will be doing some subtle flow somatic yoga. I will do a yin restorative, some of those practices, and some slow flow for strength and mobility, as well as some yoga therapy tactics and techniques. So pulling from all of my trainings, which I've been very blessed to have some great teachers, and I'm looking forward to sharing all of that information with you. So thanks again.
Thank you. Good night.
Now I got to figure out how to turn this off.
Good night.
Good night. The sun is setting on Browns Lake. The sky is turning colors.